Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, bad news or good news, it depends where you are financially in this world. The thing is, United States is not the leader of the free world according to a certain kind of index. It's actually a part of the developing world, not developed world. Can you believe that? I can. Because this little big tanker is going down, but it's because it's so big, you don't see it. Like you need years and years, tens of years to see it. It's collapsing, going down like that, and slowly. It's not like boom, like a small ship. So let's see. This article comes from The Conversation, September 15th, 2022. September 15th. Okay, US is becoming a developing country on global rankings that measure democracy inequality. Wow. So let's see what's going on here. The United States may regard itself as a leader of the free world, but an index of development released in July 2022 places the country much further down the list. Oh, what did I do here? In its global rankings, the United Nations Office of Sustainable Development dropped the US to 41st worldwide, down from its previous ranking of 32nd. So it dropped from 32nd, the rank to the 41st. Under this methodology, an expansive model of 17 categories or goals, many of them focus on the environment and equity. Then yeah, it makes sense. I would like to know who's the first one and under this situation. Well, if it measures the inequity, then we are in an environment, then we are in bad shape, obviously. The US ranks between Cuba and Bulgaria. Both are widely regarded as developing countries. The US is also now considered a flawed democracy. That was a quote. This is what I say, according to the Economist's Democracy Index. So the US is also now considered a, I'm quoting, flawed democracy, end quote, according to the Economist's Democracy Index. Wow. As a political historian who studies US institutional development, I recognize these dismal ratings as the inevitable result of two problems. Racism has cheated many Americans out of the health care, education, economic, security and environment they deserve. At the same time, as threats to democracy became more serious, a devotion to American exceptionalism keeps the country from candid appraisals and course corrections. Just go and check real world around you regarding what this guy said. The other America, the Office of Sustainable Development's ranking differ from more traditional development measures in that they are more focused on the experiences of ordinary people, including their ability to enjoy clean air and water, than the creation of wealth. So while the gigantic size of the American economy counts in its scoring, so too does unequal access to wealth it produces. What do you mean? Nobody prevented me from getting a job. Nobody prevented me from getting an education. Nobody prevented me from saving money. Nobody prevented me from preventing myself from buying stuff, therefore saving money. Nobody prevented me from not having children or having children. Nobody told me what to do with these kind of things. But you look around and say, hey, this is the way world goes around, so you adapt. And I'm pretty sure everybody else does that. I came in this country with nothing, with zero. So how is this possible? Don't tell me it's because something, because I'm a poor immigrant. And by the way, here in the United States, I wasn't even considered white at times. And I don't see anywhere saying, hey, you're white, get the job. Hey, you're not white, don't get the job. My name is different than these guys' names. I did very well. Why? They somehow smell that I'm a certain kind of person or something? No, You work hard, you save, you have a conservative and disciplined way of dealing with your money, and you succeed. What, do you think everybody can be a millionaire? No, that's false. And millionaires don't get millionaires and stay there. Some stay, some go down. It's a rotation. There are just a few that remain there in a millionaire position. Some would just lose it. The next generation is gone or still stays there. So that's false with that one. And, you know, if you think that we can all be millionaires, but somehow the system prevents us, yeah, life prevents us. We have different abilities, different situations, and the resources are not for everyone. What are you talking about? But you can have a more than a decent life. Wherever you come from this planet here, if you follow a few rules, you don't have to be white, black, yellow, red, or whatever. No, just don't spend your money, work hard, and as I said, pay attention. Don't have kids up to a certain point. Don't have many kids with many partners, for instance. You know, and it's very simple, not hard. You figured it out if you come here in about 6 months. I did, so I don't know why other people can't. And nobody came, hey, are you from that group? Okay, we're gonna tell you what to do. Don't tell the other ones, okay? Let them be there. So the first thing is, again, I worked in many capacities here, and I saw different groups. And I never saw, for instance, a group that was, oh my God, it's only this and only that. Yeah, and some jobs that were only them, and some jobs that were only them. It's, you know, like let's get the medical field. It's dominated by women. So what's wrong with that? Look at the construction, dominated by men. So, you know what I mean? I want to be a nurse. I can be a nurse if I want. Just go get the education, apply for a job, get experience, and you're going to be a nurse. So what is this guy talking about? The same old. And he says not traditional development measures. They're traditional because that's the way the world functions. If you make other things that are not cannot play a role in the measure, then you're going to get to an outcome that really has nothing to do with nature. It's like if someone lets you naked in the woods somewhere, okay, there's the laws of nature. You can't add certain things. You have to go and get food. All right, so how do you get food? You can't go and get food by looking at the stars and jerking off. You can't do that. You're going to be starving. So you have to go and try to figure out how you get it. And when you get it, if you don't get enough, you're going to be starving, right? So you have to get enough. How do you get enough? Think. And when you get enough, you can save some for tomorrow when you might not find something. So you plan ahead. And then when you get more, you can focus on other things, instead of focusing all day of, I don't know, catching squirrels and eating squirrels or whatever, raccoons, you can build a little shack. But if you build a little shack, you take that time from hunting, right? From food. And then we have more food, you can focus on other things. And that's how you grow. That's certain, you can say, well, you know what? I think it's because this nature, something to do with me. I think is just, no, the rules are the same for everyone. The same here. Yeah, there are people that don't like other people. Okay, what are you going to do about it? Take their brain out and put something else in? But it's all right, you can still make it. The opportunities are there if you want it. So the thing with no access to clean water, you have to evolve economically. How do you evolve economically? Disciplining yourself, as I said. And when you get money, you can afford living in a different location, different subdivision or city where they have a better town because they pay more taxes. Because they can afford paying more taxes. That's why they have services. They don't say, well, you're an immigrant, you can't come here. It's just for, I don't know, this kind of people. No, you can buy over there. Or it's discrimination in the housing market. Really? Really? I'm an immigrant, I'm an outsider. Yeah, I showed them the money and I got wherever I wanted. All right, so it's not, this is BS what these guys are saying here. But anyway, the point is that these guys are using certain measures just to tell us that, you know, we even have scholar W.E.B. Du Bois, first expose structural inequality. There will be inequality forever because we have different abilities. That guy, if I play against him basketball, do you think he's not going to beat me? Just by being taller. All right, let's put that one. I might kick his ass in a fight because I'm trained, but if he trained harder than I am, and maybe he's going to kick my butt. What are you talking about? Inequalities. There will be inequalities. I want opportunity, and I want equal opportunity. I don't want anybody to be helped. I don't want anybody to be held down, to create this equity. All right? That's all. I want to be allowed to work, and I am, and everybody else. You can find jobs. You can find jobs, 10 jobs if you want. You can find them. But will you do them? Would you do those jobs? No. No. Why? Discipline, goals, postponed gratification. So yeah, United States is going down based on these guys' not traditional measures like inequity. Really? Yeah, it's inequity, and it's gonna be inequity. Like you have a dog and another dog of the same race, or how do you want to call it, the same kind. They will be different. They will not perform the same way. And because why? You gave one more food and the other one less food? Yeah. My kids are going to eat better than those kids of other family, and my kids are going to eat worse than other families' kids. This is what you want. I don't deserve anything. I earn everything. And how do I earn? By calculating, planning, working hard, and sacrifice. That's how you do it. So yeah, a developing country by that. And who's first? I would really, and he didn't say, but probably if you go and find a study, it tells you that, I don't know, a country where, I don't know, just I don't even want to think about it. But if you put Norway, because they found oil and now they're the richest country in the world, all of a sudden, not richest, but oh my God, yeah, okay, they can afford to be communists. You know, like some Arab countries. You just get oil, sell it, and the money they distribute to the population. But they still kings and princes over there, and the population has enough. But they distribute the money to the population. That's kind of like Norway. They can afford being, oh, let's do this, let's do that. Anyway, more to say. Well, we are a developing country. Good. That means we're going up, developing, right? We are moving. It's a constant. It's continuous, right? Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.